Okay, hi guys. I am back. I'm gonna be reacting to this video of, you can call him a butch queen. I don't know what you call him. I personally don't. He looks really nice. You'll see. You'll see in the video. He's like right in the middle. So I guess, yeah, a butch queen, right? He's basically talking about why don't the butch queens and the femmes date each other, and I do agree. I have this feeling that like this generation of gays are going to be really lonely, and I guess that's because like we kind of have this like sort of fantasy where we want the straightest guy possible who kind of passes, or whatever you want to call it, or has like the most masculine energy, even though I'm sure that will get tiring. But yeah, let's react to the video and you can tell me what you think at the end.
Unpopular opinion, but if gay boys wasn't so anti-feminine, I would say, I don't know if that's the correct terminology.
I would kind of call it that, even though it's not really a word.
Relationships, and I'm talking about myself because in the gay community, within the gay community, 9 times out of 10, that feminine gay boy is more equipped to be in a relationship than that normal just butch queen, right?
Is that true? I mean,
meaning like 9 times out of 10, the feminine boy got his own shit.
yes,
He communicates effectively and consistently.
100%.
He got his job, he got his house, he got his car. And the only reason that he's not in a committed relationship is because a lot of gay boys don't like feminine gay boys.
Yes, they like the DLs and the masks and whatever in between.
And he was equipped to be in a relationship, but I was battling my own shit. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I just think he's too feminine for me, because in my head,
Okay.
I always had this thing.
What? Like, how are you gonna make a video about butch queens and femme gays dating, but you're part of the problem? You're one of the culprits. You literally just said, "Oh, I think he's too What? What do you mean you think he's too feminine for you? Like, okay, I get it. Like, some people have more feminine energy, some people have more masculine energy, whatever. But at the end of the day, we're all men. Like, but let's carry on with the video because I didn't give him like the time to land.
To be less feminine than me, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with liking masculinity, but I think that we need to dive on in to giving the femboys a chance, especially if you want to be in long-term committed relationships, because the normal bitch queens that's not as feminine, them niggas be not it. They don't be it.
Okay, so I feel like there's this misconception of the fact that I guess the like femmes kind of want to feel like the girl in the relationship, which is kind of fair. Like, they exude feminine energy, like that's their main thing, like, you know, it's very fair to think that. But like, you said it yourself, like the femmes have their own shit, they have their stuff together, like more than the butch queens sometimes, you know what I mean? But when it comes to butch queens, like in my life, in my 24 years of living, right, not once have I been approached by a butch queen on a sort of, oh, I'm trying to get to know you sort of thing. It's always been a friend thing, or it's always been a, oh my god, you're so pretty sort of thing, do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's because they are dating other butch queens, or they're dating DL guys, or anything in between, the bi guys or anything, and because that's their territory, do you know what I mean? And that's completely fine to be their territory. But it is an issue, I guess, when like none of the relationships are working. And I'm a big advocate for getting stuff to work and for making things work in our community, because things don't work in our community. Like, we are, I would say, very toxic in the sense of sort of altercations, mess, if you will, relationship mess, you know what I mean? Like, just, we're really free, and I said this in my previous video, we are a very free community, and that is going to be our downfall, in my opinion. But yeah, the butch queens are definitely dating each other and like having their own little stuff, which kind of just leaves the femmes for, I guess, the weirdos, the DLs, the guys that like femmes, the bisexual guys, you know what I mean? Like, it's like kind of, they're like the grey area. We are the grey area in the sense of we don't like really get this full scope, and they are the grey area because they don't really give the full scope a chance. And I just want to go back to the fact that he said, oh, he was talking to a femme, but he was like kind of hesitant because he thought that he was a bit too feminine for him. I hmm, I don't really know how to feel about that because it's like, what exactly is too feminine? Like, is it the clothes? Is it like the feeling of not being able to protect? Because at the end of the day, yes, we are all men, but we we just do things differently, and I feel like that's what we are hung up on as a community. Um, we want to emulate the sort of heteronormative sort of relationship, right? When that isn't what we are. We have to find our own way and pave our own way. I feel like being gay is a blessing in a sense because we can take elements from both masculinity and femininity and mix them together to create something beautiful. And I feel like that's what a lot of people don't understand. But with understanding is opening up the conversation first. And a lot of people don't want to have that sort of conversation because they like the fetishization, they like the feeling of being, oh, this guy's straight as and he wants me. Do you know what I mean? They like that sort of stuff, and to each their own. Like, we've all been through that process of, oh, I want to be the one. You know what I mean? The one for that straight guy. I want to be the one. But we've all been through it. But we have to get past that to grow as a community. Those are just some of my thoughts. I'm gonna close the video here. This is a conversation that has been spoken about time and time again. We just need to come together as a community and start exploring more. We have done a lot of exploration, but we need to do a lot. We have to do deeper exploration in our own sort of circles. But yeah, in the comment section, please tell me what you guys think. If you want me to delve deeper into this conversation, just tell me in the comment section and I will. I am really curious to know what you guys think.